This is my very first art journal and my very first video. I began this art journal in 2010 and worked on it through 2011. So when I first started, I really liked clipping out paper dolls and then putting my head, that's me, and my sister-in-law and one of my best friends, and I really enjoyed doing that. There we are again, that's me and her, and with these cute little old-fashioned dresses. And then in a magazine I saw Peach and Lime, and I really liked it, so I wanted to do a page. This is me and my daughter in 1880s Victorian outfits. Here we are in more wintry garb. Me just experimenting with a stamp, and I saw this in a magazine. I thought, oh, that's cool, I'm going to try to do that. And then this is vellum on top of stamps. And this is when I just started getting into buying stamps and downloading pictures from the internet. And so I was very new to all of this way back then. And like, these are alphabet stickers I wouldn't even use now, but that's what I found at the time, so that's what I used. And so I decided I didn't know what to do to begin my art journaling. So I thought, well, why don't I do the alphabet, and I'll just do things that I like that begin with those letters, the letters of the alphabet. And but first, I was just experimenting with some new colored pencils, watercolor pencils. So that's why I did that. Oh, and look, this is pretty much when I started. In probably August or September of 2010. And okay, so Rested, Bodacious, Cosmopolitan, my last name, Discher, England, I would love to go to England someday. Gardening, I used to really love gardening. I used to always have garden. Now I just have a few herbs. Horseback riding, I used to horseback ride. This is a picture of me in 1995. And then this is actually a picture of me, and then I penciled over it. I love this little pop-up. And then, let's see, oh, journey, this is my journey for this book. Keys, I have some obsession with keys, and now my obsession is in crowns and washi tape. This is, oh, these are some of my favorite flowers that begin with L. Math, don't love math. This is a picture of me a long time ago. This is opera. I love opera. I studied opera for a while and sing. So I had to include that. Poetry, I used to be really into poetry when I was younger. And I love how this little tiny book turned out. Let's see, Queen, I'm the queen, obviously, of course. Reading, I love to read. I don't know, I read actually a lot of nonfiction, but I don't know why. I have never filled this out. Oh, I know why, because I moved on from this. I was getting tired of the lines, so I moved on from this type of book for my journaling. I'm hoping to post more videos for you all. Skiing, I used to love to cross-country ski. That's me and my brother and my sister-in-law. Tea, I love tea in the winter. This is my favorite tea. In the summer, I have a special tea too. Utopia, there's not a lot of U words you can think of, so I just kind of came up with that. Violin. I have a violin. I would love to be able to play it, and always wanted to play it and never take the time to learn it. But I love violins and cellos. I love orchestral music. I am Wonder Woman. Duh. Okay. Enough said. Yarn. I have always loved crocheting, and I learned how to knit in my 40s, and I love knitting. I want to always have it as a part of my life, and I love yarn. Zinnia. Who doesn't love this flower zinnia, right? Frida Kahlo. So that was the end. Oh, I know, I messed up on the page I was doing for F, so I just took it, I ripped the page out and I started F all over again on a different page. So that's why F is displaced. And I love Frida Kahlo. I think she is probably one of the earliest art journalers ever, if I had to guess. I mean, I could be wrong. Valentine's Day. I saw this in a magazine and I thought it was pretty, so I drew it and then decided to write something. I won these stamps at my first scrapbooking event that I ever went to, and I was so happy, and I'm like, oh, I gotta include that in my art journal. And see, look, this is already spring 2011. And then again, love dressing myself up in these costumes. It'd be far too expensive for me to purchase these, or, you know, difficult to make these costumes, so I just put my face on the paper ones. Why not, right? Find what brings you joy and go there. And I found that I love art play. I just really love it. And so I really liked making this little thing too. I made a card that looked like this for my two nieces that are twins. So I kind of replicated it here. This is just messing around with circles. This is an artist who made, who has a book. Now I can't remember her name, of course, and I just really liked it, so I kind of copied her style. And again, look at the lines going through here. I get so tired of the lines. That's why I have never gone back to finish some of the other things. Oh, and so I was so into putting faces on paper dolls for my daughter's teacher. I love this teacher so much that I included her on, this is the card I made. The card looked like this, and we gave that to her. I'm just messing around here with that. I saw this in a magazine. I'm like, oh, I have those papers, so I just replicated it. On my 44th birthday, I took some time to just create a page. This is me when I was really little. I think I'm 4 here and my brother's 3. Cute picture, right? And my kids, this was quite some time ago, but I was just kind of messing around with these new stamps that I got. I love Jane Austen. This is my parents, and I made them a 12 by 12 canvas, and so I was kind of messing around. I actually made this and then another one before I worked on the canvas to kind of get an idea of how I wanted it to look. And then just drawing. It doesn't look too bad, right? And then I drew this a long time ago and just kind of created this page from different stickers and rub-ons. She desperately wanted to be a ballerina, but it wasn't meant to be. Like every little girl when I was little, I wanted to be a ballerina. Didn't happen. Viva la vida! The two Fridas. I thought it'd be fun to be Frida's twin. They played and played and played, and still it wasn't enough. That's my son. He just loves to play, play, play. Still, to this day. He was like maybe 4 in this picture, but he still doesn't like to go to bed. I did this. I teach art classes at my children's elementary school, and this is a mosaic of a Chinese lucky coin. And then this is a paper dowel drawing from a coloring book. And this is me. I don't know what I am, but I'm a clock, I guess. Enjoy time, love. So I'm enjoying time. And then I drew this. This was supposed to be a self-portrait. It really doesn't look like me, but I don't know. I just like the way it turned out at the time. It was, you know, I don't know. I just liked it. And so this was, my hair is a poem, and I just like the way this, you know, this transparent came out. New Beginnings. This is when I'm starting to get tired of this book. So New Beginnings, Bliss. We love New Beginnings. And then, I don't know, I was just experimenting with some punches that I had and incorporating stickers. This was from a friend of mine's Cricut. This, I always, you know, I've been meaning to write a letter in here and have it, but I just thought it, you know, I love tickets, so I just kind of made this myself. And then I have this punch and this punch that I didn't buy them together, but they go together fabulously. So I just decided to make a bunch of envelopes with these tags. Live, life, love. And then this is my daughter when she was about 4. It's transparency, and she actually did this drawing. I found this online. I've actually seen it in doctors' like medical offices in the hallways, and I don't know, I just thought it was cute to have her picture and what she drew and put it in there. And then this, it's a long, long road. It felt like I felt like I've worked in this forever, even though it really wasn't. And then I found this really cool cutout, and this is my kids as paper dolls. I actually did this a couple years ago, and I decided to include it for my last page in this, even though it wasn't the same year. And that, I hope you enjoyed this, and I am planning to put more of my journals in there because I have quite a few, and I had fun sharing it, and I hope you all enjoyed.